Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to MBS. M stands for Mentoring Business and Sports with Coach Callie, man. Today I have a special guest, longtime friend, teammate from high school, man. We go way back 2000 to 2000, 20 plus years ago, man. He's doing a lot. He's came a long way. He's accomplished a lot of goals. He's making a lot of decisions. He's an entrepreneur, and he never gave up on his dreams and goals of doing what he wants to do. And I applaud him for what he's doing. He's also being a mentor, giving back to the community that we grew up in. But I gotta play this song because it's his song and it's my favorite, and it's kind of the Cali Elite anthem right now. So without further ado, I'm gonna play the song. Man, tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think. That is the anthem of Cali. One of my anthems I like to bump when I'm just rocking the Cali King Cali gear. King, y'all see I'm on my Fairfield I Love You stuff today, man. I always support black owned businesses. I support entrepreneurship. I support my brothers. I'm just waiting on him to log in. Check it in with him. He should be on in any second now. But yeah, man, he got a lot of stuff going as well. I got a lot of stuff going on. Hey, if you this weekend, remember, if you're watching, we got tryouts this weekend at Riverbend High School in Fredericksburg, Virginia from 5 to 7 p.m. So on Saturday is the high schoolers, ninth through 12th grade. Sunday is middle schoolers, 6th, 7th, 8th grade from 5 to 7, Riverbend High School. Travel ball is starting up. So I'll get your kids out there. Let's try to have some fun. Please remember, tell them to drink, stay hydrated, bring your A game. Not all kids are going to make the team, but we're not turning away no kids. We're going to actually keep them around, get them some reps, get them some workouts, keep them active in other local tournaments. We're just trying to, we're trying to build their skill set so they can later compete at the bigger, level. College coaches will be out there, hoop groups, nationals, like, what I'm saying? Morale is big, so we don't want to spoil your morale first time around. So we're going to, without further ado, we're just going to make sure that we keep you active in the game, learn, just increase your skill sets, and just keep pushing, man. But yeah, he's ready, man. Let me get on with my guy. Welcome, my guy. Welcome.
What's up with it, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. You looking good, man. I see you repping, man.
Hey, man. I keep my Fairfield I Love you gear, and it stay on deck.
There you go. That's what we talking about. Good to see you, man.
How you doing?
I've been good, man. I can't complain.
That's what's up, man.
How about yourself?
Man, same thing. Trying to continue giving back to the community. How we had it growing up. It wasn't too easy for us. So now, they dumbing down our community. So I'm trying to, I started a nonprofit to try to give back kids through sports, mentoring, youth programs, community service, stuff like that. You know how we try to keep it going in our own communities where we reside at.
There you go. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, same here, man. We just got to keep moving together. That's what I keep trying to tell everybody, trying to fight against one another, but we got to stay together. That's how we grow.
Definitely got to stay connected, man. There's power in numbers.
Yes,
especially when you're all working towards a positive goal.
Yep. So are we gonna have that alumni game this year? Are we gonna do I get to book a date?
Man, we got to run it back, man. We definitely got to run it back. That was like a one-hitter quitter, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Splashed them and then we was done. You know what? You know what? I ain't thought about it in a while, but it's gonna be about that time. It's gonna be about that time. Once even if we got to do it somewhere else and not just in the Fairfield High gym, you know what I mean? Just on the strength that they be having little provisions and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I definitely got a link with y'all, man, because I'm doing like showcases and stuff out here, and I'm trying to do it back home, but nobody been like responding to like emails. I'm trying to see what gym I can rent out and make a showcase. These kids need to get seen. Got you.
So yeah, so like a showcase with like what just bringing what? So like
basically it's like unsigned, student athletes. Right now I got one taking place March 19th out here for class of 2022, 23, and 24.
I saw that.
And I signed a little contract with Ball TV. We're gonna stream it live. I got local junior college coaches coming out. They're gonna be recruiting and looking at these kids that ain't been seen. Because nowadays, if you're not being recruited, college coaches ain't coming to your high school game. Like, back in the day, we didn't have film. We didn't have no social media. Like, we had to ball out to try to get.
Yep. For real. It's a whole different game now. You got to, you definitely got to be up on that social media. You definitely got to be broadcasting. You got to get the scouts there.
Yes. So I kind of got my platform, and I want to do something back home at least once a year now that I kind of got everything going.
Okay.
So we definitely got to connect because I know you guys are local and still, you to be doing y'all thing.
We got to put it together.
Sir.
Definitely something we'd be interested in.
Yeah, definitely. Man. Well, today, man, I like to get on, like, I got a lot of, you following me and stuff like that. And I want y'all to tell y'all journey, man. Y'all came a long way to, entrepreneur, CEOs, founders of Fairfield I Love You. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to understand, where that came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't easy. Everybody think the road is easy to when they see people succeeding. It wasn't easy, man. And that's what I kind of like want to teach the kids, not to give up, but keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Yeah. It's definitely not easy, It's just, when you have an idea, one thing about me and my brother, man, ever since we was young, man, sometimes you have an idea and, you kind of suppress it sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I can't do that. Or, you know what I mean? How did they do that? Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One thing with me and bro, man, we never been like that. Like, we bounce the ideas off each other and, it's like, man, how can we do it? How can we bring it to a reality? Yeah. You know what I mean? And so that's basically how Fairfield I Love You, the store came about. You know what I mean? It was just basically the name of bro's album. And, it was just kind of like a a complimenting piece to his album at first. You know what I mean? It's just
Got you.
merch. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because Fairfield I Love You is so much more powerful than just like, not trying to discredit the album, but like, man, it's so much power in those words. You know what I mean?
Yeah. People don't, it's so crazy because people don't even know where that is on the map sometime. And we just, you know what I'm saying? That was home. That's still home away from home. Everybody understand the 707. They can still say it backwards. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Definitely, man. You know, it's just trying to bring some light to the city, you know. And so once we did that, we came with the merch.
Yeah.
And it started kind of slow, you know what I mean? But one thing is, you know, you can't get discouraged.
Yeah.
You know, that's one thing. We didn't get discouraged because it took us about three years before we got our store.
Gotcha.
So it was definitely some ups and downs in that, you know what I mean? Sometimes getting tired of looking at the shirts in your closet. You feel what I'm saying? You know, we because we had the online shop first.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just about being persistent, man. And you know, if you got a goal in mind and you know you got a vision,
yeah,
you just gotta go for it, man. You never know what's on the other side of that. It could be success or it could be, you know, a failure. But even if it's a failure, you're gonna learn something failing, you know?
Yeah. And I think that's a good thing you brought that up because a lot of kids and youth nowadays, even student athletes, like once they fail at something, they just give up. Because I think, you know, today's age, everybody they want that hand given out to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, help me pick up, help me just pick me up. And they don't learn. Like I was just arguing. I can't say arguing. I was just having a conversation earlier about youth nowadays. You know, trying to reach out to the youth and trying to tell them that back in the day, the stuff y'all got now, we don't have. We never had back in the day, like the cell phones. You know what I'm saying? Like the iPads. I can even say we barely was on computers. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Like, nowadays, there's so much given to them, and it takes away from them even learning how to do something because the cell phone is always in their hand. They don't know how to brush their teeth properly, make a bed. They don't know how. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that work ethic is just it's not there. And when you try to teach them, they don't want to learn it because they figure mom and dad it ain't gonna always be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. It's definitely it's the technology era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's that technology. And so it's two ways. It's two ways about that. You know what I mean? It's am I still? Let me see if I'm still good.
Yeah, you. You turned it around.
Am I sideways?
Yeah, you flipped the camera around though.
Got you. Oh, I flipped the camera to him, huh?
Yeah. There you go. Now you good.
Yeah. So it's two ways to look at it, man. It's definitely the downside, like you're speaking of, and because we're the last generation of knowing what it's like before that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're the last generation. So that's why we do got to teach them those things. Teach them that, you know, it is something away from the phone. You know what I mean? It is other stuff you got to work on. You know, you can't just find every answer on Google. Sometimes you got to experience stuff.
Yeah. That's the crazy thing. But you know what's crazy though? I think a lot the way you guys still manage life, it started with what he doing in the background with that basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? Basketball taught everything. And it was so crazy because I had borrowed my neighbor's VCR, man. I was watching our old high school games. I still got the cassette tape. And it was so crazy because Bijan he was like the Draymond Green of our era. Like I was telling people, if Bijan was like in shape like he was now, like listen, it probably would have been ugly for people in high school.
Big rap.
He had the Jimmy, he had the floor IQ. Like he did the little things, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just crazy. I be looking at it now, like just imagine if we had basketball, our teams now, like you know when we was adults, it'd be crazy.
Even the maturity levels too.
Yeah, it definitely was. It was just crazy, man. I don't even understand that though, man. It's crazy. Couldn't even say it, man.
It's hard.
That's what's up, man. And before you hopped on, I played the anthem. You know, the Cali Elite anthem is the Cali Plates, man. That's my anthem right there.
My boy, I appreciate it, man.
Hey,
that's one of them ones.
Yeah, and that's that one right there.
You know what? That song, it just says so much about the city.
Yeah,
One, Fairfield, and then the state. You know what I'm saying? The state in general, because everybody in different areas in the region, or different areas in the U.S. don't experience the winter the same way, right? You know,
exactly,
you know.
exactly,
But that give you a little taste of the city, and Cali to be specific. You feel me?
exactly, man. It's just, but let's take it that way, like the music game. Like give me a little scoop on that, man. Like I know you be hard working. I know that ain't easy.
Yeah, nah. So the music is something that is a mainstay with life. You know what I'm saying? With
Yeah,
me specifically, music has always been a mainstay. Um, in different ways, right?
yeah,
It plays a different role in my life. Um, and I've been fortunate to one make a living off music.
yeah,
Um, in different ways too. Like
yeah,
I think now the generations that we come from need to understand that there's so many ways of making money off of music,
yeah,
not necessarily off of one avenue, right? So there's streams, there's merchandise,
yeah,
there are partnerships, um, there are even different jobs within these bigger companies that hire you for different things, right?
yeah.
Freelance work.
Exactly.
So I think having a mindset and being blessed with getting paid off of music in different ways is a blessing. Um, because it's something I love, right? It's
Yeah,
something
but
I,
see, the
I
thing
truly
is,
love.
the thing is too, when you listen to your music, it's like you talking about what you really going through. You ain't talking about what expecting to do or what you want. You know what I'm saying? It's basically off experience. And then I think today's music, like we hear all the time, people talk about stuff they don't even really put their mind to. You know what I'm saying? But you speaking about life, you speaking about what you've been through, you speaking about what you got going. And I think that's what makes, to me, that's why I love listening. Like I said, I'm in Virginia slapping it down the highway. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
it
appreciate
got
that.
meaning to it. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
And I
and the funny thing is, we VA blood though. The
yeah,
real funny thing about it is our family roots is from VA.
got
You
you,
feel
got you,
me?
man. Yeah,
So it's just crazy how life works. Um, but no, man, I appreciate that. It is life, and I think with maturity and with doing music so long, you
yeah,
kind of you got to show the progression, right? So
yeah,
when you were younger, you do rap about what you aspired to get or what you want to
exactly.
do. But as you mature, like you reflect what you're going through more so, and obviously within life, there's more experience to talk from, and I think the whole thing that incentivizes me is just to give the game that I'm going through and my experience to everybody that listens to the music, right? So I
Yes,
feel like everybody can take something from the music that I put out.
yes,
It's a little bit that we make sure is a little bit of something that anybody who just puts it on, you can take
yes.
something away from it.
And I peeped that. That's why I brought that up. You know what I'm saying? And then nowadays, you know what I'm saying, people listen to the beat but don't understand, like for instance, Common. People don't understand his lyric. Like he's really speaking some real life lyrical stuff. But people like, oh, okay, he just talking flow. No, he really speaking about something. Listen to him. Like, you know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
I think it's different. I think people listen different ways,
Yes.
and unfortunately, there's no standard of listening.
Exactly.
I listen because I'm an artist. There's a beauty in anybody that makes music or created music. I don't give a hell what it is. It's
Gotcha.
just a beauty that you created the music. Now,
Exactly.
more people are not going to like it more than others, right? And
Facts.
man, I
It's
listen with an ear like I appreciate the artistry. I listen from a lens of how art looks, how art critiques or art vendors or art dealers look at
yeah.
art.
Got you. So, was there ever a time where you wanted to give up on music? Like he's like, forget it.
Shit, I was just texting this nigga last week. I'm done. Nah. I say that because I'm a Leo and I'm emotional, and
Yeah,
I be sensitive. And unfortunately, he my brother, so he gonna have to listen to the good and the bad.
Gotcha.
But
Yep.
and I'm thankful for that. But it's ups and downs with the music.
Yeah.
Luckily, we found ways of getting paid from the music.
Yeah.
In different ways. Like I
Yeah.
said, so as much as like if I stop doing music tomorrow, I'll come in here and just walk in and be like, Fairfield, I love you. The reason, some of the reason this store exists is because of the music. So it's like I can't stop. I won't stop, and it's not gonna stop. And one thing has challenged me is I haven't always put the faith into it. And I think still now I'm realizing, and I need to put it in practice more, but consistency is huge. Like we ain't put but one project out, serious, big, not even serious, but one whole project out, maybe two. Last year, what, 2, 3, 1?
What? So we had the store?
Yeah, maybe 1, 2. But it's like once you put the consistency, motherfuckers is putting out 10 albums a year. Motherfuckers is doing 10 videos every 6 months. And it's like, that's why they seeing the return.
Yeah.
It's basically a new project or a new look every time. It's a potential for someone else to see that every time you put out. But it costs money to invest in it.
Yeah.
It costs bread. It costs cheese. And I think last year I was invested in a lot of different areas, which I should have reflected and invested into myself, which is the creative, and you get more in return. But I think I'm using that to influence myself this year and fuel myself.
Gotcha.
And bro on my head, he was the reason why a lot of the projects came out last year. Like the California 2
so
came out unless he hit me.
Coming up with the plan B this year, huh? You got it, plan A.
No, it ain't no plan B, and I think that's where we fell off. We ain't had no plan B. And you can have multiple plan A's. Don't get it twisted.
Yep.
If you do it right.
Exactly. And that's the crazy part. You even said it though. Like for instance, so my big bro, he passed away right on January 15th, right? And ever since I heard that, ever since I got that news, it's like everything was like going to the left. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, like you said, I always had multiple plan A's that always worked, but I never had that plan B. And then it's like I was we landed at Orlando, right? Had an issue at the airport. Failed. Couldn't get a rental car till like 1 in the morning. We landed at 9:30. Had trouble trying to get back home. Everything I was like, you know what? I had to like take a deep breath, relax. And I was like, I told myself, 2022 is basically teaching me how to just slow down, take a deep breath, and have an alternate route. I never had an alternate route because everything been flowing so fluently for me, like from college, from work, from just house life. The boys, it's like I never really thought about a plan B. So now, like honestly, the last, I would say 2.5 weeks, I just been sitting here downstairs in the basement, writing plan B's to everything that my day-to-day life. And it's like now everything is just fluently going. I was like, oh, I should have been had that.
Yeah, you hitting something right there.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of time in the day.
Exactly.
Wasted. And personally, I waste a lot of time, and I feel like I'm only at 30-40% efficiency, right? And I think like it's multiple plans, but you can do plan A's, like you're saying plan B, but I like to say multiple plan A's.
Yeah.
Because there's other ways. It's
exactly.
It's an anomaly. What do you call it? An anomaly? I forgot.
I always had trouble with that word too.
Man, but it's that 0.1 percentage.
Yeah.
It's a way to figure it out that it might not have been figured out yet. So that alternate route, how you saying?
Yeah, exactly.
You might get there faster, right? You might
exactly.
or you working simultaneously, so you working both plans.
Exactly. It works though. Like it's so crazy because I've been doing it, and it's like everything, like from grant writing for my nonprofit, from getting, like for instance, I'm gonna give you another instance. Like I was our local little TTBL ABA team, right? I go out there and try to record games for the team, right? The little guy, I had a relationship with him. And I told him, I need the gym, you know what I'm saying, on in March. So he's like, yeah, I got you, right? So I'm thinking, because it's at a local high school. So I'm like, he's like, yeah, I got you. So come to find out, he ain't got me. But you know what I'm saying? But in the back door, I already had the plan B. So I planned the plan B, found me a bigger and better gym, and just signed the contract yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I I learned that to never, believe no man because, or anybody, because again, they could be leading you, leading you down the wrong path. And that's where I learned to do research, you know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy. I was telling my man, like, yo, like when I was at Fairfield High, like, nigga, I didn't care about school. All I wanted to do was hoop. You know what I'm saying? Then when I got to college, it was a bigger picture when I first left Fairfield High School. You know what I'm saying? In them seminar classes. Like, I was like, man, I didn't know what I was doing. I tell you, I really flunked. I had all F's the first semester. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to go to school to hoop. I didn't think that was more than that. I didn't realize.
I remember you came to Grange. Nigga.
Yeah.
I remember you coming to Grange in that transition.
Hey. I was like, hey, listen, I love Grange, man. Fairfield, period. You know what I'm saying? I miss the city. But it's crazy, though.
You're right. You're right, that transition and that framework, especially through college. And I'm sure you learned shit. You was in the service too, right? So
yeah, I had to go join the army to get I had to get my mind right.
So many spectrums, which is so dope. And not too many people can say that, right?
Exactly.
You done navigated and figured it out through the whole process.
Yeah, I be trying to tell people that, man. They be like, what? I don't know, man. And so when I did my documentary, man, I was talking, my shout out to Darwin Films, you know what I'm saying? He shot my documentary for me, and I was just talking to him about it. It is like real crazy, man, how we like even came about it.
Man, that's life. I was just saying that today. Life is crazy, bro. Life works so crazy. But it's a beauty in that. It's a beauty in that if you embrace it.
Yeah, so listen, watch. Hold on, I want you to watch this part, man. I think this has a lot to do with what's going on when I get real quick. I'm gonna share my screen with y'all.
But we rarely do if we do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
as soon as this thing opens.
Johnny's like,
which one is Johnny?
Like, come on, work out for me.
Lefty.
On JV?
On JV?
Yeah, man, but it's like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to get it's just it was so weird, man, trying to get stuff to work.
That's how it be, man.
And it's like, man.
But I want to say you being so versed, it helps you in the room with everybody.
Yeah, watch.
You can walk into any room and adapt.
Exactly. So watch, like listen to this part, man.
Yeah. He was just a hog. He was just
crazy.
He dunked in the JV game? I feel like
He probably did. He probably did.
I don't know if I can hear you. Turn me up.
You hear?
I mean, obviously, you know, you don't want to see the JV.
He's the boy. So.
And that's funny because I remember thinking later on in the game.
See, I'm still having a little trouble here.
Oh, you having trouble hearing it?
Yeah. I can't hear my thing off.
Oh.
That's Pops, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Pops.
I thought he gave up with the first word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope, though. I'm still having a little trouble, but that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
You can. I'm sure you can speak to a lot of stuff from your experience, bro.
Yeah, man. And I was telling people, man, in my documentary, I'm gonna send you the link, man. You definitely gotta watch it out, man.
Please do.
Yeah, but it's like I was telling people, man, like when I was at the high, I had schools calling me, but I knew nothing about no SATs. You already knew that. That wasn't on my mind. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Coach Wilson was up and coming and learning the game, but you know what I'm saying? He gave it all he can give.
Exactly. I think that's the process. You don't know, and then you realize, because I'm sure you went even harder when you had the opportunity to go after, right? When
exactly.
You really go crazy, you went crazy. So it's just steps, and I think God ain't gonna put us through a point where we ain't ready for it. Or if we ain't ready for it, He ain't gonna throw us in there.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta work with God's timing.
Yeah, man.
People were coming to see those.
That's crazy, man. That's but yeah, man, that was it, man. I'm just excited and happy for what you bringing to the city. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's what I heard.
And then you give it back to the city. Everybody, I think that's what everybody really overlooks. You and your brother doing things, you know what I'm saying, for the city.
Nah, I think
it's not super athletic. That's Tony's kid.
We give back and that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
We always want to give as much as we can, and we can always do more. It don't never. It's we got to challenge ourselves to do more in different spaces,
Yeah.
To show that there is support, to show that there is, it don't stop here. It don't stop there. So we're going to get more into it. I know we're doing something special coming up tomorrow.
Got you. What's that? What is that?
We're supposed to be doing something. This is the first time we tell them. We're supposed to be a surprise, but we're pulling up on some on a local high school, Army High School, pulling up, doing a little something for Black History Month. So they're gonna have us pull up and do a little special performance.
Okay.
Give back to the city, show the high school kids it's possible. Give away a few things, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be special, man. It's gonna be special. Supposed to have the mayors out there and whatnot of Susu.
That's what's up, man. I see that too, man. You've been linking with the officials, local officials, and everything, man. Y'all doing it up.
Yeah, they like how you get the mayor here. You feel me? But I'm like, hey, we making it happen. It's about your connections, man. It's about your connections.
Hey, it's not about. It's all about who you know. Yep.
And your rapport, you always gotta. It might not always be the best in your best interest.
Yeah.
But you always got to do the best business. Meaning you might not always win the most you want to win or make the most money, but it's about the relationships and building those and everybody winning. So that's what I provide, man. That's why
I be trying to tell people, man. I be
and
trying to
like
build it.
We could be somewhere else.
People don't know how to talk no more, man, because of that.
Nah, and I don't blame them. I get it. Sometimes I be in my shell too.
Yeah,
I be in my bubble. But it ain't gonna get nowhere if we all in our bubbles. We just gonna get our bubbles. So we're gonna inspire inspire ourselves to get more active. One within that charity game. Two, exercising our relationships and our leverage within the officials out here. Yeah. And there's a lot of things happening within the city. A lot of people that done good work and a lot of people that want to do some more good work. So we're aligning ourselves righteously and trying to give back to the city as much and put the city on the map as much as possible. But it only goes as far as the support, right?
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Yeah, because I man, like I was telling you, big bro, man, I want to put on an event for the kids, man, soon back home. I know I get the whole COVID thing, so it's kind of like.
I think it's opening up though. It looks like it's opening up soon. So
yeah,
let's have that conversation and let's
make something happen. I was telling, I want at least we didn't have this growing up, like a little showcase for the unsigned kids. Try to invite some college coaches out there to watch them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, because nowadays that transfer portal making it hard to go to college.
It is, and that seamless transition or the old school transition, which everybody was used to, might change too.
Yeah.
So it has changed because a lot of it's digital. You see, I'm sure a lot of scouts is more here than they were.
So that's why I've been working. I worked out something with Baller TV, man, to where now I can start streaming my events on their platform. And that's where all the college coaches be going, man. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get because a lot of kids ain't being seen, but they got the talent. You know what I'm saying? They just got to be seen. And I know that was me. I had a lot of talent, but I didn't get it seen by the bigger world. You know what I'm saying? Coach Wilson tried to take us to all the big places, but again, we still didn't get that much exposure.
and we can, like I said, it's more self-exposure now.
Yep.
So, and if we can amplify that though, let's do it. I think that's where it's at. We should amplify that and connect those dots.
Yep, that's on my my 2-year plan, man. Try to bring something home once they say the green light is open. I can rent a gym out and just let the kids rock out. You know what I'm saying? Send letters out to emails to these coaches to invite them out.
Yeah, it's gonna be big. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, man.
That's gonna be fun.
Just make it a big community event for the kids.
They deserve it, man. They've been going through a lot. We didn't go through this when we was in high school and in school.
I think the worst we ever dealt with was the teacher strike.
Yeah, the dropout or the walkout. What is it?
The walkout.
Teachers, yeah.
That was the
one time we was juiced.
Hey, that was like the 2 weeks of like free school.
man, oh man.
Man. That's crazy, man. Well, most definitely, man. It was definitely a pleasure having you on, man. I just had to get you on, man. I've been meaning to get you on. I've been wanting to talk to you about this, but everybody got to understand who you are, what you're doing, man. You've been doing a lot for the hometown, home team. Honestly, you've been doing a lot for many communities, not just Fairfield. You know what I'm saying? You've been up and down the coast.
I appreciate that too.
Before we part ways, though, man, I definitely want you to leave some gems for the young kids. Leave something. Tell them something that they can take in that bag when they leave home or they struggling and can't get the right tools, man. Leave some gems for them.
He's still special at it, and he was able to play that COVID.
Find something you love
Because of all the
and figure out a way to get paid from it.
Yeah.
Wherever that is,
next year you're gonna have to make
something that you love. If it's playing video games, people making money playing video games right now.
Yeah.
People making that's where we headed. That metaverse, that is a video game. That is the space, and you guys have the most access and experience in that space. So if that's what you love, do that. If you love music, figure out a way to get paid from it. There's ways to get paid from music. So much out there. And make your own history. Make your own history. They try to put the history of everybody else on you, or people you see on Instagrams or social media. They try to give you, you know what I'm saying? They try to put their history on you, and then you feel some type of way. I feel it. Make your own history, for real. And do right. Do business right. Always do good business, and lead with your heart. Lead with love. You always be good. Seriously.
That's what's up, man. Well, thank you for joining in, man. It's always a pleasure talking to you, my brother. I think following this, man, I'm gonna send you I need a new hoodie. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna get you right.
I'm gonna place my order tonight.
You looking good too.
Yeah, I'm gonna place my order with you. Hey, you
It's
see,
good. I appreciate it.
I keep them fresh. You know, I got the red beanie, the right. You know what I'm saying?
I see. I was just in my King Cali earlier.
Yeah, I keep it right, man. I keep it right, brother. But yeah,
It's all
man,
good,
we'll get
bro.
up.
Thank you.
Always, man. Always. It's a pleasure, baby.
Peace to the family and everything, man.
All right, big dog.
Keep doing it up. I'm proud of you too, dog.
Yes, sir.
All right, my boy.